Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, how do you do? Good morning, morning to you. To you and you and you and you and you and you and you. Good morning. Welcome to my Learning Circle. I'm Miss Connie and I'm so glad that you're back again today so that we can work on our alphabet some more. Are you ready to sing our song? Here we go. There are 26 letters in the alphabet. 26 letters for you and me. 26 letters in the alphabet. Now sing them all with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. 26 letters in the alphabet. 26 letters for you and me. 26 letters in the alphabet. Learn them all so you can read. Good job. Keep practicing and it'll get easier and easier, right? Because the more we practice, the more we focus, the more we learn. So keep up the hard work. You're doing great. Let's get ready to focus on a new letter. When we focus, we have to look with our eyes and listen with our ears so that we can put it in our brain so that we can learn it. That's right. Anytime you want to learn something new, it's all you have to do. We are going to be working on our letter D. Our letter D. This is our uppercase letter D, our big letter D. And this is our lowercase letter D, our little letter D. Let's put them on our board so that we can focus on them and learn some more about them. The letter D makes what sound? Were you listening? The letter D makes the sound. That's right. You were listening. The letter D says da. Can you say it with me? The letter D says da. Very good job. Now let's think about the sound of the letter D and see if we could come up with some words that start with the letter D sound, the sound. There's dog and doll and dig and dinosaur. All of those are letter D words because they start with the letter D sound. The sound. Good job. Very good listening so that you can learn our letter D sound. Are you ready to look with our eyes so that we can learn how to make the letter D? Oh, great. Here we go. Let's look at our letter D. Our uppercase letter D is made up of 2 lines. 2 lines make the uppercase letter D. One big long line and one big curvy line. We can make it like this. One big long line and one big curvy line. Our uppercase letter D. Now our lowercase letter D has how many lines? Can you count them? That's right, 2 lines. 1, 2. A big long line and a little curvy line. We can make our lowercase letter D like this. A big long line and a little curvy line just like this. Our uppercase letter D and our lowercase letter D. Our uppercase letter D and our lowercase letter D like to look at each other. The curvy line of the uppercase letter D goes like this, and the curvy line of the lowercase letter d goes the other way. Now, we've used our eyes to look so that we can learn how to make the letter D. And we've used our ears to listen and learn the sound of the letter D. Let's get ready to talk about it and put it all together. When we write our letters, we always start where? At the top. That's right. Our uppercase letter D has two lines. We start at the top, one big long line all the way down. And then one big curvy line. Very good. One big curvy line, just like that. Our uppercase letter D. And our lowercase letter d has two lines also. One big long line, always starting at the top, all the way down. And one little curvy line. Does it go this way or does it go this way? Do you remember? Our letter D, our uppercase letter D, and our lowercase letter d like to look at each other. They like to talk to each other. So that means that the curvy line goes this way so that they are together. Our uppercase letter D and our lowercase letter d. And they say da, da, da. That's right. Thank you so much for coming and working so hard with me today on our alphabet and for learning our letter D sound, da, da, da. And for learning how to make our letter D's, our uppercase letter D and our lowercase letter d. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.